Hey guys, welcome back to another video on DSA Disney Sorcerer Arena. My name is Jonathan Snow, and today guys, we are going to take on the Tower of Endurance number 4, Downtown and Wilds Required. Alright, so if you guys saw my previous video on Tower 3, I showed you guys exactly, or at least somewhat, what you need on how to take it, or at least how I took it down. So we're going to go ahead and take down Tower 4 now. I'm going to show you guys the exact same way as Tower 3. I'm going to go over 0 through 12, or this time it's 0 through 12, not 0 through 10. 0 through 12, I'm going to show you the roster that I'm using, star levels, equipment, tier gear, all that great stuff. Again, this one, I was able to do it on the first try because of my units are very strong. And I can use my downtown heroes, which is going to be very, very good because downtown heroes and villains, because that's what's going to allow you to do. The wilds, what is it called? The wilds, yeah. The wilds, some of them are going to vary depending on who do you have. So, again, this is what I use to take it down. You don't need exactly this to take it down, but this should give you a little bit of like a heads up. So, alright, so we're just going to get started. Here we go. For the first thing, we're going to use, and as you can see, this is actually my team that I actually took down the whole event. Actually, it's pretty funny. For Wilds, again, it doesn't have to be anything in particular. I kind of prefer Simba and Scar because Scar is going to be very, very helpful with the minions that he's going to be able to summon. And then we have Dr. FACILIER, again, one of, it has to honestly be one of, if not the best healer in the game currently of recording this video, because every time a unit goes away or disappears, you get health. It's either your side or your opponent's side, and it helps, and he's great combo with Scar because Scar actually, every time he summons the hyenas, and they have very low HP, you'll be able to heal. So that's why those two guys are very, very good in combo. Again, for the last wild character, it could be literally anybody. For this regard, I guess we probably could use Simba. But I'm going to use very, very low wilds. Let's actually filter what I have here for wilds. Yeah, most of the time it's going to be either Simba or Baloo or anybody that you have high. But I'm going to go with a Merida from Brave. Then for your downtown heroes, let me see, there we go, downtown. You can literally use anybody that you have leveled up that's very, very strong. When I first did this, I had a 6-star Zerg, but the event is leaving. As you can see, the event is not here anymore. So because for that reason, I had to rush and get Zerg to 7 stars. So that's why he's at 7. So, alright, so I'm going to use my 7-star Zerg, and then I'm going to use Dash because again he is another downtown character. So this is good. Like I said, this tower I think is probably the easiest if you're at towards late game like where I'm at, and you have like characters that are invested. You can take Big Bad Wolf as well. Big Bad Wolf is gonna work. You know what I mean? Syndrome, it could work also if he's a very high level star. So alright, so again, this is gonna be my team. This is what I'm gonna take. For spells, we're going to take Buckets because Buckets, again, it's another minion, and if they go away, Dr. FACILIER is going to heal. And then I actually really, really enjoy, I forgot what these guys' names are. Let's see here. Wild Imagination, they do heal block, and they also do burn, or damage over time, DOT. So I like them for that very reason, and they come up really, really quickly. So, again, this is my team, this is my roster, this is what we're going to use literally for the whole entire event. I'm going to take out and use Merida here. And that's it. Here we go. Let's just get this started. I'm talking way too much here for this video. As you can see, I'm level 46. Most of my units here, especially Dash and Zerg, are pretty well equipped for almost max everything for the most part. We're just going to go ahead and nuke you here. This floor is going to be very, very easy. I could probably pretty much just auto this, to be honest. And then we're just going to dash, and then it's just going to pretty much end this. Again, the floors get very, very difficult towards the ending. You definitely hope if you do get hits in the later tower, you want them to hit at least your wilds in the back. Preferably not to let Scar get hits. Hoping that everybody else like can take like splash damage, because that's going to be very, very helpful. Again, you don't have to worry too much about your health because Dr. Facilier is constantly healing you over and over again, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Like right there, Scar took some bit of damage, but that's perfectly fine because, again, we're just going to continue doing a lot of damage as we're going here, and we're healing constantly. So, you know, taking a few hits isn't too bad. If one of your units do happen to get knocked out by just bad RNG, meaning that it was just unfortunate that your character got hit too hard, you could just quit and just forfeit. Forfeiting does not do anything negative to you. It just restarts the whole event. See, like right here, Merida went away. That's perfectly fine. We still have another Wilds character that we can use. But see, this is what I'm talking about. Like right here, this is where things could get a little bit of hairy. That's fine if Jack takes the hit because Jack is a little bit more beefy than my other units. Currently, we're just going to go ahead and spawn the soldiers. Again, we're going to go ahead and spawn the hyenas next. And while spawning the hyenas, that lets us get even more HP if it if they go away, which is perfectly fine. And again, once again, you see there, pretty much everybody's pretty much always healed at the ends of the events or at the end of the tower. Alright, so again, we're just gonna go ahead and get Scar back there. We're gonna probably just add Simba to the back, and then we're just gonna keep our team that we have here. Where's Dash? Okay, here we go. Dash. Then we have Zerg, and then we have Dr. Facilier. Alright, so we're gonna use buckets. We're gonna use imagination. And again, like I said, you don't need them at 7 stars. I think preferably you want a lot of units at 6 stars, especially your really, really good ones. That would definitely be very, very helpful. Because the higher the stars, the more damage you actually can dish out, which is great. That's what you always want, at least. Again, here, we're just going to go ahead and stun that. Wow, see, look, Simba barely did anything. But you can see here, we should be just getting about almost full health. We definitely got to watch the health of Dr. Facilier going to this. Because we don't have a specified tank right now. What we could do is, since we do need 2 wilds, I probably could put Mr. Incredible for a tank. But again, you don't really need it. So, I'm just saying. So this is, like I said, this is going to be pretty much the team lineup that I'm going to use straight through the whole tower. Alright, so here we got to be very careful because everybody hits very, very hard here. So we're going to start taking down ones little by little. We're going to go ahead and nuke this one. Get health up. We're going to see who's going to attack next. A lot of the goats are going to attack next. So let's go ahead and try to take one out as we go. See, look at that. See, they hit. See, like right now, that's a wipe. If they target your character, that's definitely going to be a very big issue. What we're probably going to do here is we're probably going to take out... I feel like taking out Zerg and putting Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible is going to be our tank here. He's going to go ahead and take the damage. So we got to hope that they start attacking Dash, and then that way Mr. Incredible could get that torn off. See, there we go. Alright, so as long as they focus... Oh, that's a big damage there. Alright, so we're going to call buckets in. We're going to use Wild Imagination here. Then we're going to actually put taunts on Simba. Then we're going to put taunt again on Mr. Incredible. And then we're just going to go ahead and just take back control of this event here. Let's see. He's going to attack next, so we're going to go ahead and blind him. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and just use Pumbaa. There we go. Mr. Incredible. And there goes Scar for the win. So, again, so we just had to change up a little bit of lineup because that area, they hit very, very hard. As you can see there, they destroyed Scar and Dr. FACILIER pretty much in just one shot. Here I don't have to fear too much. So I feel like I can take off Mr. Incredible, but we're going to leave him in again for another battle. Just to get everybody at least to max health. And then we'll bring in Zerg again. Alright, so this is just one round here. We're probably just going to nuke Merida. Try to just focus all our damage to her. We're going to call the hyenas in. Then we're going to have Dash go ahead and just go crazy. Take everybody out. We're going to go ahead and heal Dr. FACILIER while Simba... Okay, it doesn't let me. Huh. It doesn't let me target my own character. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. I'm silly. So we're going to go ahead and taunt here. Again, it's okay if I lose Simba. It's not the end of the world. We still have a few more... wild characters in the back. Who's going to go next? You're going to go next. So we're going to go ahead and make you into a frog. Let's see, anybody going to go next here? I'm going to blind you just in case. Hyena's going to start attacking. Scar attacks, which is really, really great. I cannot wait. I can't wait until the Lion King event comes back. Because Scar's such a great character. He might get destroyed by Dot. Well, yeah, okay, let's just get rid of him. The other one might get destroyed by Dots. Okay, again, here we go. Get some... Everybody's just attacking, assisting, greats. Everybody is almost at max health. Simba's still a little bit behind in HP, but that's okay because he gains a lot of defense later on, so I'm not too worried about Simba just yet. But we're definitely going to start watching his health. Okay, so we're going to go back here again. Let's see here, who we're fighting is. We're fighting as hyenas. They do a lot of damage, but there's only one floor, so we're probably going to take out Mr. Incredible, and we're going to switch back to Zerg, and we're just going to jump back straight into it. So I believe this is one floor as well. Yeah, so... Alright, so they went first. We were going to go ahead and just start focusing on one. Okay, see now Simba is very, very low. So we're definitely going to have to pay very close attention to him. Hopefully nobody attacks him. Call buckets. Use our imagination there. We're going to use Dash here. Try to get rid of you. Let's see, anybody gonna come next? Nope. So we're gonna use Hyena. We're gonna start focusing. Yeah, let's go ahead and just use basic. You might go next just in case, so we're just gonna go ahead and put you into a frog. There we go. Okay. So everybody, like again, the Simba went back to half health again. Probably within another floor if he doesn't get targeted. We should be able to be alright here. Again, this should be a single floor. These guys actually hit pretty hard as well. But we should be able to kind of nuke their HP before they start getting off. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so they're going to go first. So this guy might go first next. So let's go ahead and take care of him. That's perfectly fine. We're going to Zerg him so we get another churn. He probably going to go next. Then we're going to use Dash. Greats. Buckets of soldiers. We're just going to attack you. Get rid of you. And then use Pumbaa. Turn into a frog. And just like that, this was pretty much like a free floor. This was literally like a free floor to heal. So again, we're just gonna... Okay, this is the hyenas. Now this time we have Scar back here, so we're definitely gonna try to take out Scar immediately. We don't want him to continue spawning the hyenas. Neither though, we can use that against him. We can use that against him and actually get some more heals off, but we're actually pretty okay in heals. Alright, so you might go off first. That's great. So we're going to have Zerg pop you. And then we're going to have, hopefully Zerg could take you out. So we might not be able to take you out. Yeah, we're going to leave with a little bit of HP. Dash again, going absolutely bonkers. 7-star dash, very, very strong, as you can see. Who's going to go next? You're going to go next, so let's blind you. Let's start attacking you. Nice evade. Scar looks... Okay, we can't do anything here. We can actually... The great thing about Dr. FACILIER, again, which I probably didn't mention in this whole entire video, we actually can set taunts on the hyenas. That's why I like using Scar, for that very reason. Because if we use Scar's ability to call the hyena, and then Dr. FACILIER goes right after Scar, we can use the taunts, and then the hyenas will be our taunter. So, I forgot to mention that throughout this whole video. That's why we use Dr. FACILIER as well. Not only just the health, but he also has taunts. Alright, so you're gonna go off first, then you might go second, so we'll just go ahead and take you out. Zerg gonna pop you. Then you are gonna go next, so let's try to take you out as much as we can. Alright, so we're gonna call the hyenas. Let's see here. I guess we can actually... Let's just go ahead and let Simba be the tank. That he is not currently. Simba is not our tank just yet. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and taunt. Let the hyena get the taunt there. Because my Simba is still very low level. He doesn't have the stars necessary to have that defense up. I think I also don't have any abilities on top of him either. Alright, so you're gonna go off. Then let's go ahead and start taking... Okay, let's go try to blind you. Nice evade. Alright, let's start working on you here. Alright, so we're doing very, very good. The hyena took the hit for us, which is nice. That's what we want. Gotta be careful with Simba, because Simba is still taunting. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and... Oh, that's actually unfortunate that we cannot stop you, so... Alright, so he has blind. We're just gonna start working on this guy here. No, Simba! Oh, man, our Simba. Alright, that's alright. That's okay. Simba got destroyed. Again, it happens because my Simba is not all the way up there. But that's fine. That's fine. It's okay we lose Simba because you know what? We got Baloo. That's perfectly fine. Alright, so we're at 411 here. Again, everybody's going to hit very hard. The snakes are going to hit very, very hard here. Alright, so we're going to use Scar. Oh, we actually could use... I forgot, I think it's Ryan, I think his name is. But no, we're going to use Baloo. We're going to still use our same teammates here. Where's Dr. FACILIER? Here he is. Same spells, just because this, to me, works fantastic. Alright, so we only 2 more floors, guys. 2 more floors. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and focus on the hyenas again, because they do the most damage. The monkeys are just going to heal, which is fine. Oof. Okay, see, that's not good. That is not good. Having them, we're going to get rid of you because you have the buff on you. Okay, now we have to get rid of you. We're going to call buckets of soldiers. We're going to save the DOT. We're going to call the hyena. We're going to heal. Either those a little bit of heal. We're just going to go ahead and just do basic attacks here. I should have actually used the taunt on the hyena here. Alright, so we're going to go DOT. They are going to start attacking. Oh man, this is going to be disgusting here. Alright, let's see what the snakes do. Oh no, Baloo, stay alive. Do not go away, Baloo. Alright, so we're going to blind you. Oh, nice dodge. Baloo for the win. Come on, let's see. Who says Baloo isn't that good? Sorry about the random... Let's go ahead and put you there. That's fine. I live in a big city, so sorry about the ambulance in the background. Alright, so let's get rid of you. Alright, so we need to get rid of the snake next. So let's... Yeah, let's get rid of... Let's put you there. Buckets are going to attack. Let's attack you next. And then we're gonna Zerg. Snipe. Alright, great. Alright, so that was a little bit scary. That 4 was definitely a little bit scary. Baloo with the dodge. Alright. So final 4 here, again, is gonna be the same thing. We're definitely gonna take out Pocahontas. If she's, I don't know if this is 1 or 2 floors. I think this is 2 floors. It might be just 1. It might be a lot of people on the board. Okay, yeah, so it's 2 floors. So again, the hyenas are the scariest ones here. We want to take them out as soon as possible. They do the most amount of damage. So we're going to leave the grasshoppers alone just for now. Use dash. I'll call the hyenas out. No, Baloo! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. We're going to have to taunt the hyena. Alright, so this is the final floor, but this is the final stage, but that's okay. Baloo, you have served us well. Alright, so we're just gonna keep basic attacking here. Alright, so forget me saying that the grasshoppers do not do a lot of damage. They definitely do. Alright, so we're gonna definitely take out Pocahontas here as fast as possible. I forgot what she does, but I think she does a lot of buffs. Okay. Who's gonna attack next? You might attack next. Let's put you into a frog. We're gonna blind you. I actually should blind the other guy, but that's fine. Alright, so she's gone. Let's go ahead and start nuking you. Call on Night of the Hyenas. We're just gonna basic attack here. Everybody's gonna swing. You're gonna be able to attack next, so let's go ahead and attack you. That's fine. Hyena took the hit, which is basically what they're there for. Taunting, that's fine. And Dash is going to finish it off. So, that is Tower 12, guys. Again, you definitely need a strong set of downtown, either heroes or villains. Again, what worked for me was 7-star units. I guess you kind of want, if you have Big Bad Wolf at 7 stars or 6 stars, I feel like they could take you all the way up there. Again, you would have to try it yourselves because my Big Bad Wolf is not up there just yet, so I couldn't showcase that. But, again, Dr. FACILIER, you can definitely farm. Mine is only... Let's go ahead and get our rewards first, and then we'll just continue talking here. So let's get our rewards. So this is what you get for completing. That's great. That's a great spell. The waterlog there. Alright, so finally, victory. Next tower. Tower 5, we'll definitely have a video on what I use here for Tower 5. Next is what units, what I use, Splash Mountain. There we go. Nice, and then we actually get a bundle deal with Splash Mountain. Definitely do not buy this because you never want to buy anything that has chance in it. That's a waste of money, just letting you guys know. Again, this is my dash. You can see here what levels he is. Tier 5, level 46. 7-star. Again, Zerg, this is what I was using. His levels for his attacks, abilities, gear tier. Mr. Incredible for my tank. Still kind of very basic. Let's see here. For my Dr. FACILIER, still just basic. 5 stars. And he was putting a lot of work in. So, gear tier 4 on top of that. So, again, very bare minimum you can use with Dr. FACILIER there. For Scar, you can see here, level 36, basic, gear tier 3, so you can see, like, the main units were, you know, my Simba, basic, gear tier 4, again, you just need basically just 3 characters. 3 good, strong characters, 2 good, strong characters, Dr. FACILIER, look at it, look at my Baloo, 35, you know, just basic stuff. Merida, look at this, level 2, level 31, gear tier 2. So again, you just need basically 2 strong units, Dr. FACILIER, and hopefully if you have Scar is great because it gives you the more units, so that way the AI can focus on the units instead of attacking your team. And then there you go. So that is my journey for Tower 4. Hopefully that was very informative. Again, like I said, for downtown, you know, using downtown units, just use what you have that's very, very strong. So that should should get you completing the nodes. So until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this helped you guys, was a little bit of informative. It showed you what bare minimum what you need in order to complete 1 through 12 of Tower 4. So hopefully, again, this video was very helpful to you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys for Tower number 5 when we can actually complete it, because I haven't tried it yet. So we definitely want that spell with the magic wands, and hopefully we can get there. So I'll hopefully to see you guys then. So peace out.